Now let's look at the homes that have not sold yet. We have 4 active as of today. One in the $2 million, 3, $8 and $27 million ranges. All 4 properties have reduced at least twice, and their timelines range from 324 days to 701 days since their initial list dates. So these properties have been trying to sell for about a year to 2 years. And the property in the $8 million range does need a quick note. You can pause to read. Now looking at the 11 off-market properties. These are the homes that have not sold yet and are not currently active on market as of today. So the homes range from the $2 million range up to the $12 million range, with most of the activity concentrated between the $3 to $5 million ranges. So one property that stood out is a waterfront property that reduced about 32%. So the original list price was just under $11 million. After 4 reductions, they ended up in the $7 million range. And then the seller ended up pulling the plug after 574 days from the original active date. So this property also, it's in a neighborhood where waterfront in the 7-figure range is a highly desirable asset class, and nearby waterfront homes in the same neighborhood recently traded. So the issue isn't that the buyers are not there, they clearly are, okay? The market is still moving. Another major example is a property in the $9 million range, nearly $10 million, that made 13 separate price reductions, down roughly 23% from just under $13 million over 307 days. And the property still came off market without a sale. So the 13 price reductions was also the most reductions we saw out of all 30 homes within this particular study group. So this property, they had also advertised, like a good portion of those reductions were from an advertisement that they said that they were going to reduce the price by a set amount every week. But that still did not result in a sale. So the takeaway from this is that, constant price movement, price adjustment may not always create demand, right? So the pricing still has to meet the market of today. There was also a property built in 2017 in the $3 million range that pulled off market after just 104 days and 2 reductions. So down about 10%. So only about 3 months on market, okay? And this may be a case where the seller exited too early, or they may need to do further price adjustments because it is a beautiful, gorgeous product and it sits in a part of La Jolla that is extremely scarce, right? And we know scarcity is power. That's your leverage, right? So what's interesting though is that their neighbor just listed their house, and although their neighbor's house is not a direct comparable because it required TLC, the neighbor listed their house just under $3 million. And I'm not even kidding, it went pending in 5 days and it's already sold. The neighbor's house literally already sold just recently, a few days ago. So the thing is that the buyers clearly are there. They are.